River City Live. Today is Public Radio Broadcasting Day. It's a day to honor those that work tirelessly to keep public radio on the air. Well, Rance Adams, he sat down with Melissa Ross, a legend here on WJCT, to learn what it's all about.
Good morning and live from Studio 5. This is First Coast Connect on 89.9. And thanks for listening. I'm Melissa Ross. The show's always live at 9. And now it's a little bit of everything. And I think that's why people like public radio and public television, because it just reflects the country as a whole. It reflects just the complexity and the interesting offbeat things that make this country great. I used to work in commercial TV, and then I actually left television, and I was out of TV completely for a long time. And then through a weird fluke, I got offered this show back in 2009, and I never looked back. When you're on the radio, it's very intimate, and people really feel as though they know you. So nowadays, people come right up to me and they throw their arms around me and they say, I really liked it when you told so-and-so off. Or they say, you know, I really didn't like the way you did that and you need to do it better next time. They care a lot. They're very invested. And that honestly has been the most gratifying part about doing this job, is that connection with the listeners. That's why people are so devoted to public radio, because they do want the time to listen to something and really get into an issue so that they can understand it fully. That's why in public radio there's this phenomenon known as a driveway moment, whereby people are so engrossed in what they're listening to that they can't get out of their car. They just can't stop listening because it's so good. And they're sitting in the driveway and they can't stop listening until it's over. First Coast Connect has about 100,000 unique weekly listeners. And we cover all kinds of topics, and not only do we cover the news and public affairs and politics, we do a lot of what you guys do too. We cover arts and entertainment, we interview celebrities, we cover interesting, funky, bizarre stuff sometimes too. Well, the bulk of our funding comes from listeners and viewers and private philanthropy and corporate support. And so in this era where there's really dwindling government support, it's more important than ever that people that support public broadcasting step up and what we call pledge or donate. And, you know, so so often you'll hear us on the air saying, call in with your pledge. And people do. They really are loyal. They really care about what we do, because this is a nonprofit. Everything in this building is a public service to the community. And you'd be surprised. I mean, people care a lot about the public service work that's done here at WJCT. And they do step up and support it with their dollars, because they see that what we're doing is community oriented. And it's really gratifying to see that. I'm Melissa Ross, and you're listening to First Coast Connect on 89.9 WJCT FM Jacksonville, your community, your world.
Now you can catch Melissa's show Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. on WJCT, and that's 89.9 on your radio dial.
And if you haven't listened to her yet, you're missing out. Thanks, Rance.